Imagine if we learned to connect with ourselves like this as children. The world would be a very different place. This thoughtful reflection, posed by a student in one of my classes, sparked our conversation into the surprising benefits and impact of using subtlety, one of the essential neuroplastic conditions for upgrading human function. So I thought I'd share a bit about the power of subtlety with you. I'm Adrienne, and I help people who are seeking well-being to heal and recover through embodied movement so they can live with more vitality and less limitations. I'm a movement specialist and a practitioner of the Anat-Baniel method of neuromovement. We often associate more with better, but when it comes to learning and well-being, the magic might lie in less. This student, a Pilates instructor accustomed to pushing and squeezing for greater intensity, is discovering a whole new way of moving, powerful and effective, yet achieved with subtlety. So how does subtlety work its magic? My mentor, Anat-Baniel, explains that subtlety is a key ingredient for learning. By reducing unnecessary force in everything we do, from movement and thinking to actions and reactions, we create the conditions for deeper sensitivity. This allows our brains to pick up on more details, crucial for effective learning and adaptation. And science supports this. The Weber-Fechner law tells us that the stronger a stimulus is, the harder it is to notice small changes. So imagine listening to loud music. Even a slight volume increase might go unnoticed. But in a quiet environment, even the smallest adjustment is pretty obvious. This principle applies beyond just sound. Studies show even infants can distinguish small changes in various forms of magnitude, including numbers, space, patterns, emotions. Unfortunately, our ability to perceive these subtle differences often declines over time. The noisiness in our systems can lead to desensitization, impacting our learning and our well-being. It's important to note that neuroplasticity does not always mean change for the better. It can also mean change for the worse. Our embodied brains change according to the experiences we're having. That's why the conditions we create for ourselves intentionally can have a meaningful effect on the direction of our own development and the quality of our lives. But here's the good news. By appreciating the value of subtlety, we can reclaim our sensitivity and awaken our sense of vibrancy and creativity. Here's how you can start practicing subtlety in your own life. Become aware of tension. Notice when you're pushing yourself too hard, whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally. This includes observing how you handle disagreements, solve problems, and even interact with daily objects. Another way to practice subtlety is to embrace the power of less. Instead of brute force, try approaching situations with gentle curiosity and openness. Explore the possibility of achieving similar results with less effort and strain. Another idea, start small. Begin by focusing on specific areas where you notice tension or force. It could be the way you hold your phone, the way you speak, or even the way you type. Remember, awareness is the first step. As you become more attuned to subtle sensations and movements, you'll be surprised at how much you can learn and achieve by embracing the power of doing less. And then the next step is taking action to develop your ability to perceive subtle differences. And of course, that's what our programs at the Movie Studio are for. If you're enjoying the content here on Movie Show, did you know you can sign up to be on our exclusive movie A-list? Go to the link to subscribe at moviestudio.com. We've got personal experiments happening every week that you can join in on. That way, you won't miss out on getting your one good thing you can put to use right away to change your habits, your brain, and your life. Plus, we'll give you updates on all things just for our followers. You're worthy of moving into a meaningful, enjoyable life. We're here to help you do it.